G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out with Julie. Another pour today, just to carry on from that, I'll just pick it up, the pearl pour that I did the other day. Now it's still wet, but the pearls in the black section there, they've grown a little bit more. So that's it. They're not going to grow anymore. So what do you think? Love how the gold hasn't taken over all that black in the center there. Really happy with that. So today we're going to do the same, but we're going to do reds and orange and yellow. Let's put that back. I'll paint on my hands. Let me clean my hands. So I'm going to do yellows today. But before I get started, I don't think I've shown you this one yet. This was the metallics that I did. The gold and black and white. So it's dry now. Dried beautifully. So that's that one. Look at those cells, love those cells there. Those black ones with the white rings around them, they're really pretty. So that's that one. When I take the push pins off the back, then I know I have to show it to you. So the ones that I've still got push pins in, that are on my drying rack, I haven't showed them to you yet. Now, I want to show you the difference between these two here. That was one that I did, I don't know, about a year ago. If you have a look carefully, you can see how the pearls aren't like solid. They've got a little bit of black showing through, especially up here. You can see more black showing through. That's when your mix is a little bit thinner. If you make your mix a little bit thicker, you should hopefully, cross fingers, get the pearls that are more like block colors like that. I'll take you up close so you can see the difference. And hopefully today I will get the block color ones. I don't know if you can see much difference there. See how these ones have got gold around, all the way around, and then these ones over here, there's more black in them. That's the thinner mix. That's the thicker mix. So that's what I'm going to try and do today. This is a ring pour. I'm not going to do a ring pour because I like that black section that I got and then the colored, so I'll do another jiggle pour. So that's hopefully what we're going to get. But stay tuned till the end of the video because I'm going to show you my little cheat sheet, my little card. Remind me. Put it over there on the side. I'll show you that when we're finished. Right, let's get started. The gold, which we pour in the center and then we pour onto, is the Deco Art Extreme Sheen 24K. That's that one. And then the black I'm using is Artist Loft. You don't have to. You can use whatever black you've got. It's Artist Loft. Yellow, orange and red are all the Liquitex basics. The yellow one is Cadmium Yellow Deep, semi-transparent. The orange is Cadmium Red Light Hue, opaque. See the little squares coloured in. And the red is also an opaque. It is Cadmium Deep Red Hue. Not that it makes much difference, I don't think, with this pour. And pouring medium is Floetrol. I'm going to start layering and I'll tell you about the mix, otherwise my videos are way too long, aren't they? So a little bit of black. I'm going to do 3 layers of black. So, and hopefully I'm not going to get too much of a baby poo green yellow, but we'll see. 2 layers of each of the colors, so half in there. So yeah, the black, I'm concerned about the green now with the black and the yellow, but anyway, I did want to have a black center, so that's why I did that. And black again. The Artist Loft black is mixed 1-to-1 with Floetrol and a little bit of water. I think I'll alternate it here. And then the colours are 2 to 1. 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part Liquitex Basics, because the Liquitex Basics is a much thicker paint than the Artist Loft. And then that's also got a splash of water. And the gold is equal parts paint to Floetrol. So there you go. The gold is equal parts to Floetrol, no water. The black is equal parts to Floetrol, a little bit of water. And the colours are 2 to 1 with a little bit of water. So I've just separated the yellow from the black on this one. See, I wanted a light center. So that's why I put the yellow in after the black. I want black on one side and kind of yellow on the other side, with my colors going from lightest to darker. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. Whether or not it'll work, I don't know. That's what I've got in my little pea brain though, that I'm wanting, but whether or not that'll work, I have no idea. So the black can go at the end there, because it's just going to get kind of pushed off the side anyway. That'll do. Right. Here we go. This is the exciting part. Now that I've done all that, I am just going to zoom you in a little bit though. Now that you've seen me mix and I've shown you my other paintings and everything. Now I can zoom you in a little bit closer. I might have to zoom you back out again when I actually start tilting, because I think when I tilt, it kind of might go off screen, hey? Yeah, I guess I can pour and then zoom you back in. All right, so here's my gold. And that's just going to go in the middle, like so. Look at that. Yummy. Get it all out. I get my Deco art from, generally I get it from Craft Online in Kunda Park, which is only 5 minutes from up the road from me. But there are other places. The best way to search, because people ask me, you know, where to get everything, but if if you're in a different country, me saying, oh, I get it from Kmart or whatever, it's not really helpful. So best thing to do is just get into Google, do a Google search, click on images, and it'll come up with a photo. And then you can have a look and see, yes, that's what I want, and that's where I want to get it from. That's the easiest way to do it. All right, I'm going to do a jiggle pour. So I'm just going to pour into the center. See all that black? That's going to go to the outside. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. I'm just jiggling my cup up and down, up and down. Where's the yellow? Come on, yellow. Out you come. Please don't go green. Now a little slow jiggle. Slow them down as you're getting towards the end of your cup. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Wow. It doesn't look as if it's gone too green. Well, not yet anyway. And then just stick your finger on the end like that to catch the drips. Try not to stick your glove in the actual painting, so don't let it go too low. Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. That looks amazing. Oh my goodness. Look at it. Look at it, you guys. I don't want to ruin it. Let's not move it. Let's call it done. Wow. Oh. There we go. I should get my spinner out and do one of these. All right, now I've got autofocus on my camera this time. When I start tilting, you may see the big round ring light, which is just up there. So I apologise for that, but it's at least it's good light. All right, let's get going. Now what you want to do is just want to go over each corner real quick. You don't want to muck around, otherwise and don't torch yet. Torch later, right? Because that's what brings up your pearls. Don't torch. So go over real quick. The black's going to roll over the colour. So just go over each corner. Don't go to each corner, come back. Go to the other corner, come back. Just go over, 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 over. Otherwise, your pearls will start popping up, and then you still have to tilt again, and you're going to ruin your pearls. So, yeah, just go over each one real quick. Over. I'm going to go back to the opposite corner because the paint wants to run that way. Over, come back. So just go nice and quick. Come back to the middle. I'm going to go over this way. I'm mucking around. Over and back. I'm going to go over and back. I'll turn it round. See the cells are, no, not cells, the pearls are popping up already. And if you keep over tilting, you're just going to overstretch them. So quick over and back is all you need. And back. Oh my gosh, looks like a fire. Just bringing it back to the middle because I want this where I'm riddling my finger here. I don't know if you can see. It's the rubbing of the paint over the other paint that makes your pearls. So, all right, and then leave it, okay? No more tilting, just leave it. Let me wipe my gloves. What do you think of that, hey? Still got that black center because I put the black in first. If you don't want a black center, don't put your black in first. Or if you don't want a very big black center, use less black. Now, I'm just going to make sure, while that's developing, I'm just going to take a bit of time. Go over, make sure I've got all my corners covered, because even though that you've sort of got these side bits, you don't always get that very, very edge done. Wipe the bottom, because the paint is going to start pulling the other paint down. So just make sure that you've wiped the bottom of your canvas, I mean your edges like this, and get all that off because it's heavy and it's going to want to drag your pearls down. So make sure that's clean. You can go around and do it a couple of times just to stop the paint from being dragged off, because you want the pearls to stay up there. Okay, so now this is where we torch and then we wait. It could probably develop for maybe half an hour afterwards. But whatever you do, just don't overstretch your pearls. See where I'm torching? Yeah, hang on, I'm going to bring you down a little bit closer. I'll move you in a little bit more. How's my autofocus going? I've got a new camera. Oh, it's so exciting. Well, it's a new phone anyway. It's got a new camera on it. So it's very exciting. All right, let's wait there for the pearls. Now look up here where I'm torching, okay? Because I didn't torch earlier, so now I'm torching and I'm popping bubbles, and I'm also encouraging the pearls to come up. So I don't want to torch too much on the edges. I just want to torch in the sort of around here to get pearls to come up. And I will just torch in the middle just to pop some bubbles. But yeah, I don't want to bring any more pearls up around the very edges because I've already got some there, and I don't want them to be too much. So let's just encourage them around the outside. Are they coming? And you know, you can decide how many you want. You don't have to go crazy with them. A little bit on the edges is really nice. Don't get too close with your torch, you'll burn your paint. There's a hair in there. Oh, I don't know if I want to take it out though. It may may disrupt. It disrupted a little bit, but not too bad. All right, I'm going to put you on pause. Could you see that ring light? I don't know. I'll have to go back and have a look and see if we could actually see the ring light. Probably could. Probably had this big round white ring when I was tilting, but can't do much about that. Yay! I love it. I guess it's got a little bit muddy up this end here with the black, but it really makes up for it here with the brightness. All right, I'm going to put you on pause for, let's do 10 minutes. It's 9 AM now. I'll come back at 9:10 and we'll see how it's changed. So it's been more like 15 minutes. I was cleaning up and setting up for my next project, which is going to be another resin pour. But let's have a look at this baby. Now look at those pearls, aren't they pretty? So they've stayed more round this time, probably because the mix is a little bit thicker. See, last mix the gold was thinner. I don't know if you saw that one. Go back and watch the other one, the blue one with the pearls. The gold mix was a bit thinner, so you get a slightly different look. This mix was a little bit thicker, so my pearls pop up. There's not quite as many of them, but they don't bump into each other as much. They stay more round. So let's go down and have a little look, hey? A little close up. I guess the black, no, the pearls aren't really looking very gold. They're kind of looking more cream, but they are more gold. When I put the picture up on my Facebook group, you'll see that they're more gold. They just look a little bit more cream in this. Oops. My new phone's got 4 cameras on the other side. Oh, look, there's that ring. Let me just turn that light off. Hang on. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know where to hold it because it's got 4 cameras. So if I put my fingers up near the top, I kind of cover the cameras a little bit, but I'll try and hold it carefully. I don't want to drop my new camera, my new phone, I should say, into my painting. So yeah, see, they just look quite pale. They're not, they're bright gold. I think it's just because I've got the glary lights in the studio. I should try and pan a bit slower so my autofocus can work. Nice black center there, which I love. Went and closed the blind behind me. I mean, natural light's good, but sometimes when you're videoing, it's not that good. So over here, it's got, I guess, a little bit muddy on the one side. The other side's still really bright. See the bit of a green hue there? That's my black and my yellow mixing together. But I did want the black center. I guess the only option, like, to get away from that is, instead of using yellow, just like a really light orange, maybe. But I just wanted, you know, that pop of yellow. It's fine over here. It's just a, oh, what are you looking at this way? It's not. Anyway, I need to show you my little card, don't I? So this is what I've used. You can feel free to take a little snapshot of it. Get my fingers out of the way. Okay, this is a 30 by 40 centimeter canvas, 12 by 16 inch. I need 280 grams of mixed paint. You can divide that by 30, it'll tell you the ounces. So probably around about 9 ounces. Black, 30 grams of Floetrol, 30 grams of Artist Loft, 5 grams of water. And then the colours, which 30 grams of Floetrol, 15 grams of paint. That's 1 ounce of Floetrol, half an ounce of paint, and 5 grams, a little splash of water, and so on and so on. The metallic, 1 ounce of Floetrol, 1 ounce of Deco Art, which is 30 grams of each. Layer your colours twice. I start with black, have black in the middle, and then end with black. So layer your colours, and then either do a ring pour or a straight pour or a jiggle pour, whatever you want, into the middle of your gold puddle. And that is it. Don't try and put more paint in, it won't work. Don't try and make your paints thicker or thinner, it won't work. Stick to that. You can watch the video over and over and over until you've worked out what you need to do, but that's what will work, okay? I don't know about other brands of paint because, you know, the mix is thinner or thicker. So this recipe works with these paints, but feel free to play around with them. I'm sure you'll get there. All right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned how to do a pearl pour. And I look forward to seeing them on my Facebook group. So feel free to join my Facebook group, Pouring Your Heart Out with Julie. Join as yourself, not as your art group. You know, don't join as Art by Lisa. Just individuals. All right, see you real soon. Thanks for watching. Love you all. Bye for now.